everybody is happy. See, when you understand things, you are happy. When you don't understand properly, you are still in confusion.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So you must understand clearly. You must question clearly. Then you get a clear answer. If your question is not clear, you won't get a clear answer.
Yeah.
If your question is a confused question, the answer is also confused.
Yes.
But if your question is a clear question, the answer is always clear. Like simple mathematics, 2 plus 2 is equal to 4.
Yes.
Nothing other than 4.
Yes.
2 plus 2 is always 4. In any time, in any space, any situation.
Yeah.
As simple as that. Truth is as simple as that.
Hi friends, a very good evening. I welcome you all for this today's Saturday's master class. So we will be having a wonderful session from Richa ma'am. So before listening from Richa ma'am, we all will practice meditation now. The meditation which we practice here is called as breath mindfulness meditation. Breath mindfulness meditation is all about observing our own natural breath, which is happening very naturally. So before starting this breath mindfulness meditation, we all will practice a practice called heart elevation. In heart elevation, we elevate our emotions like gratitude, compassion to elevate our meditation experience. So I'll be playing the music now. We all will sit in meditation.
With your eyes closed, glasses removed, fingers into fingers, dear friends, hands comfortably rested in your lap, crossing your feet, with your attention on your nose. Observe your normal, natural in breath and the out breath. We'll go in silence for some time. Then I will play music. Be with your breath, dear friends. Your attention anywhere on the nose, preferably in the middle of the eyebrows. Observe that air going in and coming out at that point on the nose. When you observe your breath, Your breath may become lighter, shorter, slowly. Thoughts are coming down. Our mind is becoming empty. We are going into powerful group meditation. Merge into your in-breath and the out-breath. And allow yourself to slowly and slowly go into that calmness, emptiness. Allow yourself to merge into your breath and allow yourself to experience emptiness inside of you, all around you. It is natural to have thought. When you recognize you are thinking, go back to observing your breath. As you empty your mind of thought, you experience emptiness, the feel of no body, of no thing. That's energy, the quantum field of energy, the field of all creation, existence. That's Sat Chit Ananda. The more you are with it, the more expansive you become, the more joyful you become. This sea is the field of possibilities, the field of abundance of energies. The more you are with it, the more experiences you draw into your life. Everyone and everything are connected in this field of energy. The more you are with it, the emptiness, with that nothingness, the more you experience everything and everyone. Friends, at this time, can you express gratitude to all things and everyone? It is truly an honor and privilege to be living and experiencing this life at this time of history, to be exploring consciousness. Many are not so blessed. Your gratitude to your parents, teachers, mentors, family, friends, colleagues, everyone in your life. To all the nature, the plants, trees, animals, forests, planets, stars, to the technology, to all the systems, companies, governments, to your body, to yourself, and to this intelligent quantum field, the universe. Gratitude is the highest state of receivership. Relax your body and let your autonomous nervous system repair your body.
I am beautiful. I am powerful. I've let go of my past and celebrate who I've become. I am powerful and I celebrate who I am. I am beautiful. I am powerful. I've let go of my past and celebrate who I've become. I am beautiful. I am.
Recollecting your experiences from the session. Whenever you're ready, keep your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds and then you may open your eyes.
So, welcome back, friends. How was the meditation? You can share your experience in chat, how you felt at today's meditation. And we have our speaker, Richa ma'am. She is going to speak on the topic called inner knowing. So before listening from Richa ma'am, I would like to take this opportunity to introduce Richa ma'am in this Saturday's master class. Richa was born in Hazaribagh, India, and is currently working as associate consultant in software company. Her spiritual journey started in 2020 through PSSM. She has been associated to Buddha CO since 2021 and practicing breath mindfulness meditation, having seen immense benefits in profession and in her relationship equally. She continues to commit to spread it through volunteering activities. So, with this, the session to handovers to you, ma'am. So, I'm also very eager to know about inner knowing. What do you, Richa, ma'am?
Thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am, for the kind introduction. And hello, everyone. And I take this chance to thank Buddha CEO Chandra sir, Vani madam, for giving this opportunity. So let me start um, the session. Let me share my screen quickly. Hope you're able to see my screen.
Ma'am, your screen is visible.
Okay,
We are
thank
able
you.
to see what you're sharing.
Thank you. So I wanted to share, hello everyone again, and I wanted to share today about inner knowing, how we are constantly creating from our conscious mind, and that is that is materializing in the world that we see in the physical world. Yeah. So we all have learned about how our beliefs manifest reality. The inner self is the conscious mind is part of inner self, and that conscious mind is the one which is perceiving the outward reality, constantly learning as well, and responding to the situations that we come across in our daily life. So this the response happens again through our beliefs. Beliefs are formed by emotional reactions, and that is again reinforced by our imaginative powers that we all human beings possess. And that so the imagination is the vehicle on which the conscious mind rides and is perceiving its physical world. And not only it perceives its the physical world around it, it is also sending signals to the inner self, and the inner self is again reciprocating based on what kind of information it is seeking, the conscious mind seeks for. So that's how we are actively shaping our experience and perception of this world. So the beliefs here are beliefs are the creative forces that brings our perceptions to reality, to experience it. So beliefs are basically strong ideas that are formed about an event or about any situation, and these ideas in turn generate emotions and are also reinforced by imagination powers that we have. The emotions again, um, emotions and imagination are connected, have connotations to the ideas, and these ideas that we have are constantly changing. They are not stationary, they are moving. We reinforce them, we try to negate that is not serving us, based on our interaction with people around us, with situations, um, and all. So that's how we are. So that's how the beliefs are acting as interpretation, as templates, based on which we are interpreting all the situations that is occurring with in our life. And the importance of inner self cannot be emphasized here. The inner self, because conscious mind is part of inner self, it has all its the conscious mind has all its energy and vitality and the creative powers. So inner self basically is helping conscious mind to assess the physical reality, um, and is always, and the conscious mind, that's how it's always developing and expanding. It's experiencing the world around it, and through the effects of the behavior. So the inner self, the conscious mind is, or the consciousness that we call, is basically perceiving the reality based on the physical environment, or the on in the outer world that we are living in the physical world that we are living in. And again, it is affected by the beliefs that we hold on to, the imagination and feelings that we have at any point of time, or the actions that we are taking. All these follow our beliefs, and that's how we are, again, perceiving the reality. So we each have a body and a consciousness, and uh, they both are feeding itself, the consciousness through the conscious mind, is uh, is making assumption, and is creating a blueprint based on the ideas that we have at any point of time. And it is and that's how the inner self interacts with the outer world through the conscious mind. So so this is the emotion feeling loop. Anything starts with the thought, and then the thoughts lead to associated emotions, and then emotions lead to actions, and actions create results. So a lot of times we would have seen that we would be thinking something, and then if it's a positive thought, we bring more of those kind of thoughts, related thoughts. But if it's negative, we tend to again fall back on those negative part again. It so happened with me during one day, during one of my birthdays. A day before my birthday, I started feeling sad, and I started remembering the times when I spent my birthday alone. And it so happened that the next day, when it was my birthday, I was actually clinging on to those thoughts. I was feeling sad and I didn't know what happened, but later point of time when I connected the dots, I realized that I have been in that thinking feeling loop, and that had caused me to go into that negative emotions, and that created that kind of situation wherein I was sad, and I was that vibe was actually flowing through to other people also, people, my friends, and my family members. So that's how small thought that can trigger uh, emotions and lead to favorable results or negative results, as the thoughts are. So sometimes when we are not able to check the beliefs that we have, there is always an emotion related to, or emotion or the strong feelings related to belief. So if we identify those emotions, we will be able to find that um, the belief that is causing us to hamper our experience that we want to. So that's how we will be able to identify beliefs, the underlying beliefs that needs to be changed. So again, we have a lot of expectations. Our expectations lead to having attention and focus on specific activity. Like I was during my school days, I was so much interested in singing. So I had an expectation that I should be participating in all kind of programs that were conducted related to singing and all the events. So I put all my attention in practicing myself very well, that so that I could attend those events, get selected for it. But there used to be, every year there used to be a competition in the school wherein we had to present a song, and then there used to be always this wonderful girl who would get first prize, and I would always think that I mean, I should practice more, I should learn the skill, and then be up for the first position. So although my attention was there, I did not take any action. So although I had choices that I could practice more or learn from teacher, but I did not do anything, and that's and my experience was getting second prize. Twice, thrice I had seen that. So this is how our expectations lead to our experience. We have always choice to change and perform as per our expectations, but the choices are the main thing that that decides what kind of experience we are going to get. So that's why we are always, we say that we are always in continuous creation mode, because we are shaping our reality through our thoughts, feelings, ideas, and beliefs. And we are also creating reactions to stimuli that is in happening in the physical, but that is basically driven through non-physical reactions. We'll understand this in a bit. So before that, we need to understand about our thoughts and the internal sound and the invisible light and electromagnetic patterns. So associated with each thought, associated with each emotion, there is an internal sound. That sound is not the sound that we can hear. It is basically the intent that we give to. It is not having any language. And these are the verbal suggestions that we give to ourselves, or affirmations we can say. And so whenever these emotions have internal sound, so whatever suggestions we are giving to ourselves is getting decoded internally in our body as this internal sound or the inaudible sound. And that's why we say that when and that gets manifested because that's what the cells, the atoms, molecules in our body um, perceives. They don't understand the words as such what we speak, so and what we are intending. They understand only the sound and the electromagnetic pattern and the invisible light. So that's why any thought that we are having, any emotions that we are having, it should always we should always keep a check on it. It should not be negative, because if it is negative, we are sending that noisy inaudible the internal sound that our cells, molecules are perceiving. So it is found that our physical body too has this same pattern of electromagnetic waves, the inaudible sound and the invisible light. And this property is seen even in the mental images, or the time when we imagine uh, anything we imagine to manifest. We do visualization for manifestation, and then we form those mental images. The same composition is there. And same with the events too. So we are thinking that the events that we are seeing around us, the situations that is happening, that is that is physical, but internally, that physical event has these properties. And yeah, like I told, cells, nerves, all these possess these properties, these three properties. So if we try to connote this with an example of, say, when you're in a football field and you see a ball coming towards you, and towards you and hitting it. So before this this is happening, the external stimuli, this is translated to internal stimuli. So how the body knows that it's going to happen is through the internal stimuli. So again, this event is translated into inaudible sound and electromagnetic waves and invisible light. And that's how our inner self, or the conscious mind is sending the signals, but our inner self perceives that. And that's how it is signaling the body to react to it. So before the physical reaction happens, the internal reaction is already triggered, and then the physical reaction happens. Just because we are not able to see this, just like we are not able to perceive this, we just see the effects of it. We are not able to quantify it, just like we quantify our reaction, external reaction. So um, that's why we need to understand how important is our thoughts, feelings, and emotion. And uh, and these emotions have lot of charge. It has so much charge that it can propel a rocket to the moon. I was just numbering it, and it approximately it came to uh, about 65 lakhs liters of fuel. That much energy our emotion has. So And what does this energy work is, once we have say we have formed a mental image of something that we want, this energy is being spent to materialize it from the non-physical and the physical world to the objective world. So that's how we are manifesting whatever we intend to, using this energy that we possess in our thoughts, feelings, and emotions. So we always know that whatever our beliefs are can always be changed. We always can find out if something is working for us. If it's not working for us, we always have a chance to change it. So we understand that all of our creation is our personal responsibility. We are creating from our inner self, and this body is a miracle machine, and it has all whatever we need. It has everything in it. We need to just closely examine all the beliefs that we hold on to. Whatever is serving us, we take that as an example and do more of that. Whatever is not serving, we see that we see the outcome of the beliefs, that is that can be examined as emotions. So that is not serving, we examine it and change it. And then we all are using our body just for learning and expressing ourselves, learning through the ideas, thoughts that we have at any point of time, and how it is materializing, and understand that these ideas are creating our reality, and using the power of thoughts that we have. So this is all I wanted to share today. Thank you all for listening, for joining the session. Please feel free to share your perceptions, your comments.
Friends, it's a great opportunity to interact with Richa ma'am to ask your questions. Please free to raise your hands so that we can unmute you, or else you can utilize the chat option to ask your questions.
And I just wanted to add that I have taken this this topic from Nature of Personal Reality, written by Jane Roberts. She had actually channeled Seth, an entity, and the dictation of it was taken by her husband, Roberts. But so you can always go into the details of it in the book.
Yeah. Ma'am, we had Amit Kumar sir has raised his hand.
Sure. Amit, sir.
I'll unmute him. Sir, I have shared the pop-up to unmute yourself, and you can start your video as well.
So, sister, how to control the thoughts? If thought is the electromagnetic pulse, and this pulse is the starting point for everything. In my research, I think what the research I have done, I have read every book, whatever Chandra sir has mentioned. So I'm still not able to get that answer, that how to control the thought. Now, if a person wants to control the thought, there cannot be any way to control that thought. So if the starting point is thought, meditation is helping, but still either it can be bypassed, or there is one way, I think, the bypass. Probably you can share more light on this.
Yeah, sure. Thoughts, whatever thoughts we are getting, we I mean, just because of the awareness that we have, we can check that thought. um, like I mentioned the example that I was again going into my past experiences wherein I was feeling so sad, so I knew at that moment of time that I am going into that sad feelings, but I had the choice to stop it there, but I let it continue. So yeah, Miracle of Mindfulness by Thich Nhat Hanh. Hope you have read that. He talks about a lot of yeah mindfulness things that things that you can practice to make your thoughts mindful. Um, One of the things that I remember so vividly was he says that when you are walking along with your friend, you have to be mindful of your walking, not talking with your friend. um, if the friend is interrupting, you can tell that, but still you can tell him not to, or you can just respond to him, but still you have to do whatever you are doing at that point of time. When you are, say, cleaning utensils, vessels, you have to not do as a chore, but you have to enjoy doing it. You have to feel that how good that that utensil will be feeling when it is getting cleaned. So I mean, those exercises, I mean, I followed few of them, but yeah, at the end of the book there were many. I wanted to refer to it.
Yeah. So basically, thought is a function of, basis my research, thought is a function of person, place, thing. Either it will be a person, or it will be a place, or it will be a something. These are the only three things which correspond any thought or any electromagnetic pulse. Now, what I started doing in that book also, it is written that when thought comes, probably it's like a elephant, a mini elephant, a elephant which is keep on moving in the jungle. So what I started doing it, okay, you are in a whenever a thought or that thought comes to my mind, you are in a queue. I am doing my work. You have to wait. So I'm able to adjust this thought and probably bypass this thought. But till now, I am not able to stop any thought, because I do a meditation at 4 o'clock in the morning, probably 3:30 to 4:45 a.m. in the morning. That's my meditation time every day. So in sometimes I get a very good connect. Sometimes I still am feeling.
Yeah, I mean, thoughts come even, yeah, even in my practice too. I have seen that a lot of time I mean, I would get thought initially. I would feel that, oh, this 40 minutes of my meditation time is going to pass by just by thinking, and a lot of thoughts. But over time, I had learned to just let it go. Even if thoughts are there, let it be. I am happy if I get a minute of that no thought state. So that has, yeah, helped me not to worry about if I'm having thoughts or no thoughts.
Right. Thank you, sister. Thank you. Appreciate.
Okay, thanks. There was some chat messages. It's a yeah, Fatehpur says it is a continuous process. One can't control it, but hopefully can divert for positive and mindful thoughts. Or when we see it's on negative side, we can divert. Priya Gangadharan, it was mentioned that it's an inaudible frequency that's connecting, not the actual words. How does the affirmation work? Madam, the intent of the affirmation works. because that inner sound is actually translated to verbal suggestions or the intent that we have at that point of time. So positive intent will not create that noise pollution. It will have that harmonious inner sound. Anyone else, please feel free to add. Hello, Kiran sir. Good to see you.
Hello, Richa ma'am. Wonderful topic.
Thank you.
Friends, Richa ma'am is a wonderful meditator. I've known her for 3 years and was able to travel with Chandra sir and her to the Seth house. And when she picked this topic from the nature of personal reality, so wonderful that made me to pick up the book again, which probably I did not start looking into the Seth Speaks. This is the book I got from the Seth house when Richa ma'am, me, Chandra sir, and few others have visited the Seth house
Wonderful,
here in
sir.
New York. Yeah, thank you very much, ma'am. It's a nice session.
Thank you. Thank
One
you, sir.
thing,
Yes, you are. Mhm.
yeah, please go, please.
No, I was just adding, you are my inspiration. I used to listen to you talking about books, so I got inspired. I mean, I started reading books so late, so I felt like I came into meditation, but I felt okay, I can read it later. Kept postponing, but you had really inspired me a lot.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Good question also from the audience. And another book which I've been talking about in Prana is the this book As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. And Ratnavel sir has actually done a book club or a Saturday masterclass on this book as well. It's a wonderful book. It's only like 50 pages or so, like 60 pages, but there are a lot of big prints and things like that on this book. Big prints, which is giving it big gap. But if you pick up this book, you can complete it in half an hour. So it talks about like some key aspects of this book as thoughts are wonderful. So if if you're still believing that thoughts are bad and thoughts shouldn't happen, or why are these thoughts coming, probably you should revisit that belief. Thoughts are wonderful and let it come. And, if you feel like if you're attributing a thought to a negative thought, and probably you should think about visualize a garden, and immediately contradict with a positive thought. Like, that's what I do whenever I feel like low or getting distracted from my purpose. Every thought, James Allen said, should be attributed to your purpose, your main goal. And if your thought is not aligned to your main goal or purpose in life, then drop that and then recounter it with a beautiful thought that can align you with that purpose, with that what you want to achieve, with that bliss. Richa ma'am, wonderful explanation. Again, picking it from the nature of personal reality. It's just not a coincidence. Thank you very much, Richa ma'am. It's always inspirational. And all the service you do, participate as tech host, and everything that you do for Buddha CEO is inspiration for all of us. Thank you very much. Thanks, friends, for this opportunity.
Thank you so much.
Uh, First of all, very good evening to all dear friends and dear master. Thank you so much, sir and ma'am. I'm listening to you very from long time, not from only this session, but from the other session. And it's just inspiring, ma'am, and getting benefited for myself. And I'm doing contribution from two others. So, sir, there is some issue in my video, so I cannot start. I tried my best, sir. So,
Okay.
just one question, ma'am. Still, I break a lot of my limiting belief. I break a lot of the thought process, how I used to think. But, ma'am, still, now my thought become a bigger, bolder, and the calmer, ma'am. So, even though I try to visualize my dream life, means the extremely bigger, why not me? So, when this question is coming, I'm not able to visualize this dream. However, the smaller, the moderate one, I'm able to do that, but not the extreme bigger. What would be the reason, or if it is a limiting belief, if I'm still holding, how to overcome it? Please help me, ma'am.
Sure. Visualizing, yeah, the long-term goal. I think if you can believe that that's going to happen, for sure, visualization works. If that long-term goal is what you feel like it's too far, maybe you can set like the short-term goal, what you can achieve in shorter time, and that way, the visualization process would become easier. Uh, um, I think, yeah, there are some techniques that is mentioned in this book in the book Secret Book to by Rhonda Bryan. So maybe you can get some help from there. But yeah, we'll take some suggestions from Kiran sir also if he wants to add something.
Wonderfully suggested, Richa ma'am. I can only tell you, Saurabh sir, it's a very good question. Thank you for asking. It's beneficial for all to, when you are visualizing, if you're giving it the energy, what Richa ma'am said, like if you're able to give the energy from your feelings, from your emotions, not from your words, that's gonna surely help you get to a better state. There is no universal language than your emotion and then your feeling that will aid you into visualizing. And also, if you're having 500 thoughts a day, write it, journal it, and then see if that is aiding in visualizing that bigger dream. And what thoughts are not aiding or helping you visualize that bigger dream or goal, drop those thoughts and slowly move on and replace them with the thoughts that will help you and guide you in getting to that purpose or in getting to that bigger picture. So one book which I recommend or Chandra sir suggested is Becoming Supernatural by Joe Dispenza. It has many topics on mind movies, how to create your mind movie, and how to drop on certain aspects of your limited beliefs of time, space, and space time. Those are the two topics from the Becoming Supernatural book, which actually helped me visualize things. I was able to visualize, I had this vision in my meditation that I was able to visualize a bigger dream project. Then I attributed, like, why am I the person who would need to complete that project? That might not be my vision. That might be the vision of my parents, that will probably my father, who is his purpose probably would have been to construct or involved in that bigger project, and I am only here to help him out. So that's the vision I got from my meditation. So meditation surely helps, and is one aid in getting to visualize the things again. Like, if you can attribute that visualization to the purpose, to the bigger goal, to the betterness of the society, humanity, it will surely visualize. You can surely visualize on those, and your thoughts will create your reality. Thank you, Richa ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, Richa ma'am, and thank you, Kiran sir. It helps a lot. I definitely go to the being a supernatural. Again, we will find out and get some wisdom from there and apply into the life. So thank you so much, Richa ma'am, and thank you so much, Kiran sir. It helped me a lot. Thank you so much.
Thanks. Thank you so much. Mallari ma'am is asking about, I will think something about future, like I will settle, will I earn, how will be my relationship with my family, like that, how to overcome. Ma'am, with the practice of meditation, you will with consistent practice of meditation, you will surely be able to check these. These are stressful thoughts that is actually projecting what will happen in future, or what happened in past. So all this will come down for sure, because you will become aware that you are getting these thoughts, and you can just stop it there. Please continue practicing meditation, and that will help you a lot, and as well as reading books. VN Rao sir, you posted some question in the chat.
No, I actually, okay. Good evening to all. Actually, I wanted to know if there is a way, actually, at present, my situation is like that. I have no feelings, not so much strong feelings for anything. I'm sort of trying to be neutral. So there was a state when I was very, very sensitive, highly sensitive. So I purposefully reduced my sort of sensitivity, or sort of I went the other way. And then it was a self-sabotage mode, which I was in. So I'm trying to recover from that slowly and slowly. And I found Seva to be one of the good ways to come back to yourself. So I'm focused on that right now, but I know where I'm sort of lacking. So I need to come out of that self-sabotage mode. So is there a way how to come back to my sort of increase my, like you said, increase those feelings behind those thoughts to really make those thoughts manifest? Am I right on that, which Kiran sir just mentioned? Sir, is there a way to increase increase the strength of my emotions to make my thoughts manifest? Am I correct in this thing?
Yes,
Right?
sir. Yes.
Is there a
Yeah,
way?
you need to listen to your heart, and
Yeah. So,
if you give your attention,
mhm.
if you give your attention to your heart, which you are rightly doing, like suppressing something means you're trying to rebound it 100 folds. If you're having anger, if
Mhm.
you're suppressing anger, then
Yeah.
you're going to burst out. Like that's what happened with me. 2 days
Yeah.
ago, I burst out on my
Yeah.
daughter. I should agree with you, and
Yeah.
I
Okay.
accept it, you
Okay.
know.
Okay.
But I realized,
Mhm.
then I
Mhm.
talked with Rakesh sir on this in one of the session, and he said, like, it's okay. It happens. If you are a meditator, it doesn't mean like you don't have any emotions and you're suppressing something. You need to let go. How fast you can rebound from it and see that, okay, that happened for a reason, and it's not me who had actually processed to that situation. It happened, and I'm a witness to that situation, and It is fine. I had that emotion at that point. I have, strong joy and elevated emotions are really good to get rid of the negativity. And if you look at Seth Wisdom and anything of Joe Dispenza, Dr. Joe Dispenza, he talks about the same topic of how to elevate your positive emotions to go from negativity to positivity in your life. So which is very important, having a positive emotion to overcome a negative emotion. And James Allen also talks about it, like it's your responsibility to get rid of the negativity. It's you need to work on it to get into that emotion of positive emotion. And if you're not able to get into any emotional state, that's fine. That's also fine. That you are able to vitara by kroda stitadir muniruchate. Like if you don't have any emotion and then you are in that state, if you have gone to that state where you feel like every emotion is the same, you are just being a drop on the lotus, leaf, then you have seen everything, you have understood, you have uplifted yourself, and you went into that stage. It's all a, state in my, it's all like a process in my opinion. And you need to go through the process to get to the state. You can't straight away jump into that state and say like, I don't want to feel any emotion. You need to feel it. You need to raise yours heart from positivity. You need to work on yourself. You need to replace your negative thoughts with positive thoughts. Then go into a state where you feel like, every emotion is the same and none disturbs you. And you can see through the deepest shallowness of yourself. Like, if you are in a pond, if there are no waves, you can see to the bottom of it. You can see inside you and you can feel that you are like, no matter if somebody is coming and yelling at you, or if you are yelling at someone, you can still feel that calmness in you. Like that's the state you want to be in. Like, you may feel like you are, shouting at
Exactly.
someone, but that's okay. That emotion is okay. That pure love and joy that you are expressing with someone, that's also okay. And if you feel like both emotions are the same for you at some point, then you have conquered like all your emotions. It doesn't mean you will not get an emotion tomorrow. You will still get an emotion tomorrow, but you are able to be in that state where you feel like, I'm happy. Uh, that's all I feel. Sorry, it's
Thank you.
probably how I feel. If, you
It's good.
know,
It's like I resent that. And if the small thing advice regarding the mind and connection, something you'd like to share on that? Because I feel I'm disconnected with my heart. Mind is going the other way. My this thing, what do you say? My heart is going the other way. Mind wants is asking for something else. I feel there is a disconnect. Is there a situation like that?
sir, I've read this wonderful book.
Is there a
There are
yeah?
techniques which you can use for uplifting you. But one thing Buddha CEO, you know, is this black sun technique. Like you visualize that there is a black sun whenever you're getting a negative emotion. You visualize there is a black sun overing you, covering you, and
I'm
then
not getting
you
any sort of negative
visualize.
emotions also. I'm not in
Right,
the
right.
process of getting any negative emotions. I reject all my negative emotions and I don't take myself towards. But when my heart says something, the mind is asking for something else. They're not aligned. Let me say that. So is there any technique or is there any book that you would suggest for me to, align my this thing? Because I deliberately sort of broke that relationship. Now I want to get it back. Is there any book that you can suggest?
Um, Reprogramming yourself. So, Becoming Supernatural is a very powerful book from Dr. Joe Dispenza. and
Okay.
which really
Sure.
helped me how to reprogram my beliefs. Like the three part, like I feel like Dr. Joe Dispenza's work is always one big journal of how he represents it. Like becoming you are the placebo is the first part of the journal. Second part of the journal is the other second book. And the third book is Becoming Supernatural.
Okay.
So yeah, so I mean,
Okay.
lot of
Definitely.
the teachings from Chandra sir. If I know you've been participating and as deeply associated now with the 40-day program, whatever Chandra sir says, like you can feel the same concepts being taken by all these masters. Like
Okay.
James Allen said, speaks, and Patriji. Actually, everything that Patriji has said, like you are associated and deeply connected with Patriji. Patriji's wisdom and Chandra sir, like it's all common language that they speak. The one common language that they speak about is how to align these, align your thought, your words with your thoughts, with your words, with your actions, like how to make that fundamental change
Vikaran
that
Shuddhi.
you believe. Yes,
Vikaran Shuddhi. Right.
Trikaran Shuddhi. Yeah. How to believe in yourself, that you have the thought to influence you, that your heart and your mind are in sync. And
Okay.
heart
Okay.
elevation process, which
Yeah, I'm
Chandra
doing
sir
that.
talks about. Heart elevation
I'm
process in the first
step.
third or fourth day.
Mm-hmm.
Professor spoke about the heart elevation and the science
Yeah, I'm
behind
doing
it.
that. I'm doing that.
Yeah,
I'm
thank you.
sorry. Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, Richa ma'am, please.
Yeah, I just wanted to add the unified book. It is it has the teachings of Mahavatar Babaji. I think the author is Roberts. So yeah, that I mean that book teaches us to be heart centric more, and yes, it has actually practices for a week. So if you keep on practicing, I've seen the change in me too. I always believe that there is no inner voice, and my mind is the one I should always listen to. But this course has actually changed my perception.
What's the name of the book, ma'am?
Unified.
What's the name of the book?
Unified.
Unified.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. The author? Right.
It's Roberts. One second. Roberts.
Fine, I'll find out. It's okay.
Let me. Yeah. The book name itself is only Unified, and it has the teachings of Babaji, Mahavatar Babaji. Yeah, Roger G. Lanphier. Just posted. I think there are no more questions. What is the difference between abundance and also not asking, visualizing something is not needed in life? We want to experience everything. How do we know what to visualize and not being greedy at times? Yeah, I think Chandra sir was covering this yesterday in the 40-day session, yesterday or day before, about how to co-create responsibly. Your heart will, so once you tune into your heart center, your heart will give you guidance on what you need. And it's just that with meditation practice also we evolve ourselves. In the beginning we want to, maybe just for experience sake, or for just testing whether this manifestation science works, we do visualization and want some outcome. But as we progress, we feel that we have enough. Universe's abundance, it's giving me a lot already. Yeah, Krishna says you manifest what you vibrate, not what you want. Ladni ma'am, thank you. Thank you everyone for joining. Ladni ma'am,
Yes, Richa ma'am, I'm there. I was waiting. Any other participant will ask the question.
and I think we are done
Friends,
with
yeah, so we had a wonderful session from Richa ma'am today. Hope it given an immense knowledge about our inner peace, and all doubts of you has been cleared. And tomorrow being Sunday, we have a long guided meditation on Sunday. Utilize that opportunity. Thank you all for joining. See you all in next class again.
So grateful, oh grateful, I'm so grateful. So I want to say thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing.